Tony D and Little Joe here with a screenwriter's rant on the rehearsal, starring Nathan Fiedler as basically doing the same thing he did in his Comedy Central show. But that's not a slam. I kind of liked his Comedy Central show. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's what? It's the Pineys, books 1 through 9, available at Amazon.com. Kindle Unlimited is free. So, in this series, Nathan rehearses things with people because the tagline is "Why leave life to chance?" All right. So he basically provides a service where he rehearses everything. So in this case, he meets this guy for the first time, but it turns out he rehearsed the entire thing in a replica of his house before he met him. So he basically is going to solve people's problems by doing rehearsals for people. So this is very similar to his other job or his other show, which was about fixing people's businesses with other ridiculous plans. And I mean, he did pretty good. So it's all about the show. So none of this is real, but he keeps finding just sort of normal people to be in this, I guess, or really good actors. I mean, maybe they're actors. It's probably half and half. It's probably some actors and some not. I don't know. There's a baby swap going on there. So he's just trying to rehearse things in such a way that people will know every conceivable thing. But I think he's going for getting normal people on the show and then doing something weird and making it awkward and uncomfortable. He's really good at it. So this starts July 15th, next week. I might actually watch it. I have HBO Max for some reason. So since I have it, I might as well watch it. This guy looks like an actor, but I don't know. They're all acting very normal. Maybe maybe they're normal people. Maybe they're not. But the whole point is these awkward moments that Nathan sort of sets up. Getting people. One of the tricks is, and we used to do this in my improv group. It was always funny to get normal people to lie about something, because you tell them like, "Hey, we used to do a survey on the street bit. So, hey, we're doing a survey on the street. Would you mind, how old are you?" And they'd say, I don't know, say 38. Oh, that's a little too old for the survey. Would you mind if I just said you're 25? And they'd be like, no, go ahead. And then you'd ask them like another question. Then you'd go, oh, you're supposed to be, married in this. You mind if I say you're married? And then, you just keep up in the ante, and basically you get them to the point where you're asking them, we don't have any Eskimos for the survey. Would you mind to say you're an Eskimo and that you're gay? And then you just see how far you can push them before they finally go, oh, come on, man, this is too much. Oh, you already said you were 30. You already said you were married. You're not any of those things. What's the difference? And then you just, you're basically playing. And then we used to tell him it was a joke. But I don't know how far he's going to take it. I mean, Sacha Baron Cohen does this kind of stuff. I mean, he takes it to the point where you could get punched in the face a lot of times. I don't think Nathan will go quite that far, but it would be interesting to see him push it. And I think with HBO, he could push things a little further than he could in the Comedy Central show, maybe. Maybe has a slightly bigger budget, or at the very least, a little more leeway to play with that kind of comedy. But these guys could all be improvers. I mean, they all kind of look like actors. They're not like super handsome. They sort of look normal, but there are people you cast as normies, let's say. But there may be a handful of people who are real, that they're really the ones they're screwing with, so to speak. But if it's all in good fun and they're not really hurting people, you're not going to mind. It's not like what Comedy Central does now, which I think tends to be meaner and more political than anything. So I'll check it out. It's called The Rehearsal. Starts July 15th at HBO Max. And I think as I've always said, it's a very improv-y kind of show. And I think screenwriters, you can learn a lot from improv. It makes you less precious about your ideas. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more based takes. Joan gets very based on the other takes, don't you, Joan? Very based. Oh, the things she says. We're doing a news blast and a Hollywoke hot take. And we'll see you tomorrow.